television news anchor Huw Edwards has left the BBC, citing medical advice as his reason for leaving. Following media stories that claimed he paid a young person for sexually explicit photos, the broadcaster has not been on television since July of last year. He was the most well-known news anchor for the BBC and was frequently selected to lead coverage of significant national events. On Monday, Huw Edwards resigned and departed from the BBC, a brief statement read. Huw has said that, following 40 years of service, he took his choice based on the medical advice he received from his doctors. The BBC thinks that by accepting his departure, all parties will be able to proceed. We don't think it is acceptable to make any more comments. No police intervention. His wife said he was hospitalized for serious mental health issues 9 months prior to his departure. Police said there was no proof a crime had been committed, thus they decided not to press charges against him. The accusations started when a young individual was allegedly paid for pornographic images by an unidentified BBC presenter, according to the Sun newspaper. The young person's mother and stepfather provided the information for the paper, but a lawyer for the young person called their version rubbish in a letter. A BBC internal investigation was sparked by multiple further allegations of inappropriate behavior that were reported by the BBC and the press. The young person's mother revealed to The Sun on Monday that her family has been going through, immensely for nearly a year, of pain. In Edwards, resigning, we are worried we won't get the answers we so desperately need, she stated. If Huw has been found to have done something wrong, no action can be taken against him. Vicky Flynn, the spouse of Edwards, revealed the presenter's identity in public last July, after days of conjecture. He had recently received treatment for severe depression. Therefore, she said that her main motivations for acting were to safeguard his children and his mental health. 2 months prior to The Sun publishing its article, in May of last year, the young person's family lodged an initial complaint with the BBC, which resulted in an apology that was made in February. In public, Edwards, 62, has remained silent. His last broadcast was in July. Normally, a suspended employee gets paid in full during that time. As the highest-paid newsreader for the company in 2022-2023, he made between £435,000 and £439,999. It has been verified by the BBC that Edwards' departure was not accompanied by any payment. The Welsh broadcaster began her career with BBC News as a trainee in 1984. In 2003, she rose to prominence as one of the primary hosts of BBC One's 10 o'clock news, which is regarded as the network's flagship programme. Along with reporting on and offering commentary on occasions like as royal weddings, funerals, and general elections, he also informed the public of Queen Elizabeth II's passing in 2022.